I know we all want to have extended range like Caitlin Clark. Some of us want to be able to have an elite handle package like LaMelo Ball, and others want to have an elite finishing package like Kyrie Irving. But we all have to start somewhere. So in this video today, we're going to give you 6 simple drills to help you start and then elevate your skills throughout all of 2025. Let's dive into it. Like I said, I know we all want to extend our range like Caitlin Clark, but we have to start somewhere. And where we want to start with our shot is right in front of the rim. We're going to use this for our form shots. So I don't want you guys to get here and kind of just throw the basketball up and just make shots and not really be paying attention to what you're doing. I want you guys to lock into the fundamentals and actually pay attention. So when you guys get here, don't stand a step or two back in front of the rim. I want you to get your nose underneath the rim. So now you're here. When you get your nose under the rim, that forces you to actually have the right arc and forces you to flick your wrist so you can get the ball over the top of the rim. This will help you guys when you extend your range and you step back behind the three so you can have that firm wrist flick and enough arc to get the ball over the top. When you guys are doing your form shots, I want you guys to pick 3 spots. So on this side, on the other side of the rim, and right in the middle. I want you guys to get nice and close, get low, make sure your hands are in the right spot. When you go to shoot, flick that wrist, and I want you guys to make 10 shots in each spot. If you want to advance it, instead of just making 10, you can swish 10 in each spot. After our form shots, now we're going to work on extending our range past the 3, so now we can have that Caitlin Clark type range. How we start this drill, we want to get nice and low, start somewhere in the paint. We're just going to take a small hop forward. As we hop, we want to dribble the ball at the same time. When we take that dribble, we're going to use the momentum from the ball to go into our shot. So now we can move the ball faster, which is going to help us out when we step further back. So when we take that hop, pound that ball hard, catch it, and you want to raise into your shot. When you're in the paint, you don't necessarily have to jump. You can just go to your toes and flick your wrist and shoot your shot. The further you step back, so let's say we get to the mid-range, now you might want to be able to jump. So it's here, dribble, and then actually jump into your shot. So a great way to structure this drill as you work on it is just to start in a spot. As you hop forward and you make your dribble and you go into your shot, you want to make 3. Once you make the 3, then you can back up. The further you go, once you start to realize you get to a spot that you keep missing at more than you typically do, that will be the stopping point for you. So if I start in the middle and I'm knocking shots down, but I get all the way to the 3 and I start missing at the 3, that's where I want to stop and work at and make sure I'm building up that range in that spot. So if those shots are a little too easy where you're taking that hop forward, I want you guys to hop backwards and do the same thing. So you're getting nice and low, you take a hop back, make sure you take that pound dribble and then raise into your shot. So now you're working on your balance plus extending your range at the same time, still keeping the setup the same way, making 3 and then taking a step back. Before we start the ball handling section of this video, I want you guys to go to the pinned comment down below, take our ball handling quiz so you guys can find out what type of ball handler you are. We'll send you a free personalized workout on top of that as well. For those of us who want that Kyrie-like finishing around the rim, a good drill for us to start with is to start close to the rim, right next to the backboard. You're just gonna throw the ball off the backboard with one hand and catch with one hand 3 different times. So let's say the ball's in my right hand, I'm gonna throw it off the backboard 3 times. 1, 2, 3. On that 3rd one, I'm going to catch and then go finish at the same time. All of this is happening in the air at the same time. So I'm passing, I'm gonna jump, catch it and pass it back. Now, what this is doing is we're working on being able to catch and then finish at the same time. We're challenging our catch and we're challenging our finish, but not in an easy way like regular Mikins, because I'm pretty sure all of us can just stand here and just shoot the ball nice and easy. We want to kind of challenge ourselves a little bit more. So a good way to structure this drill is to make sure you're doing it on both sides, left and right hand, but you want to make 3. If making 3 is too simple, you can kind of advance this drill to go to 3 in a row. So you're making sure you're tossing off the backboard and you want to make 3 shots in a row on both sides. For an advanced drill to help you with more of that Kyrie-like touch around the rim, we're going to work on our up and unders, but we're going to use the net as our accountability. So we're going to get nice and low, right underneath the rim. We're going to jump, touch the net first. When we touch the net, that's going to force us to extend the ball up. After we touch the net, we're going to bring it back down slightly and then do our reverse layup. Now, depending on which way you're facing will determine which hand you use. So if I'm facing this way and my left hand is on the outside, that's what hand I'm going to use. I'm going to jump, touch, and I'm going to use my left hand to reverse to shoot my layup. Now, if I face this way and my right hand is on the outside, I'm going to do the same thing, jump, touch the net, then I'm going to shoot my reverse layup. For the third spot, we're going to turn, we're going to be right in the middle. Now we're going to use both hands on each side. So we're going to jump, touch the net, use my left, jump, touch the net, and use my right. So we're going to 3 different spots. I want you guys to try to make 5 layups in each spot. So a good tip to help you guys out with your finishes around the rim is to make sure you have the right touch. So when I'm doing my reverse layup, depending on how I'm facing, if my left hand is on the outside and I want to do it up and under, I want my thumb to spin towards the inside. So if my left hand is going, I want to go up and spin my hand towards the inside to make sure that ball spins towards the rim when you put it off the backboard. If I spin it the other way and now my hand goes this way, now the ball is going to hit the backboard and go away from the rim. We always want the ball to go towards the rim. So depending on how you're facing, that's what I want you guys to think about. I know most of you guys already know how to dribble somewhat. So you guys know how to just dribble the ball probably back and forth. What I want you guys to do is challenge yourself just a little bit more. So for my beginners just starting out, we can find a wall. So now we're going to challenge both of our hands at the same time. So we're just going to cross the ball over. The ball is in my left. I can cross, then touch with my left, cross back. So that I cross from right to left, I touch with my right hand. So I'm just touching after every single crossover that I do. We're challenging our hands and we're challenging our speed of the basketball so we can control the basketball while doing multiple things at the same time. So a perfect way to structure this drill as you do it is just to go 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. So if I'm doing crossovers in front, I'm gonna go 30 seconds straight, try and just crossover, touch the wall, seeing how many touches I can get in a row. You're gonna do that for in front. You're gonna also do it for between the legs and behind the back. Now remember, we want to push yourself, so don't go too easy. So if you just go nice and slow like this, that's gonna be too easy. Anybody can figure out how to do that. You actually wanna kind of push yourself as fast as you can because that's how you're actually going to get better. So a perfect way to advance our handle going off what we just did with our wall touches is to now be able to touch the floor and actually move forward. So we're gonna get nice and low. Now we can just cross the ball, touch the floor as we walk the whole way up the floor. So you can start on the baseline, you can go full court, you can go to half court, you can just go up and back. So you're actually challenging yourself, trying to get low, walking, moving with the basketball, and actually using your offhand at the same time. So we're pushing ourselves, trying to control the basketball while doing a lot at the same time. So a good way to structure this drill, it does not matter whether you're going to the half court and back or full court and back, but I want you guys to do it 3 different times. But also feel free to kind of switch up your rhythm. So you don't have to always just go cross, cross, and cross. You can switch it up, right? So you can go cross touch, between touch, you can go in and out, cross touch, between, so you can just switch it up so you guys can kind of freestyle and have a little fun with your workouts as well. If you have found any of these drills to be helpful in any kind of way, I want you guys to make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so therefore you can keep up with all the new content we release at ILoveBasketballTV. Also, don't forget to go to that pinned comment down below. If you click that link, take our quiz, we'll send you a free personalized dribbling workout for you. If you guys have made it to the end of the video, make sure you guys use these drills to jumpstart your 2025 so you can get started on the right note, and make sure you guys lock in so you can become an elite basketball player.